we're going to explain the dreaded java.lang.IndexOutOfBoundsException, source does not fit in Dest error. This error usually pops up when you're working with arrays, lists, or other data structures in Java and try to copy data from one place to another, but the destination doesn't have enough space. Let's break down the common causes and how to fix them. 1. Size mismatch. This is the most frequent culprit. Imagine you have a small bucket, your destination array, and a large jug, your source array, of water. You can't pour the entire jug into the bucket. Similarly, in Java, if you're trying to copy elements from a larger array into a smaller one, you'll get this exception. Make sure your destination array or list is large enough to accommodate all the elements you're trying to copy from the source. Always double-check the lengths of both arrays before initiating the copy operation using methods like system.arrayCopy, arrays.copyOfRange, or manual loops. 2. Incorrect indices. Even if your destination array is large enough, using incorrect indices can cause problems. Suppose you want to copy elements from index 5 to 10 of the source array into your destination. If your destination array is large, but you try to start copying from index 20, it might seem like you have enough space, but your destination would still throw an exception. Carefully verify that your starting and ending indices in both the source and destination are correctly calculated and within the bounds of their respective arrays. Remember, array indices start at 0, not 1. 3. Off by 1 errors. These are sneaky. You might be off by 1 index in your calculations. For example, if your source array has 10 elements, indices 0 to 9, and you try to copy 10 elements starting at index 0, your ending index should be 9, not 10. Pay close attention to your loop conditions and array index calculations to avoid this. 4. Using incorrect methods. Java provides various methods for array manipulation. If you use the wrong method or misuse a correct method, e.g., providing incorrect parameters, this error may arise. Ensure you understand the function of every method you use for array handling. Consult the Java documentation for clear instructions on their use. 5. Dynamically resizing collections. If you're working with lists, like ArrayList, you generally don't need to worry about the size as much. Lists can dynamically resize, but if you use a method that assumes a fixed size and the list grows unexpectedly, it can cause issues. Ensure that any external methods that modify the list are taking this dynamic resizing into account. 6. Debugging techniques. Use a debugger to step through your code line by line. This allows you to inspect the values of variables like array lengths and indices at each point. This is invaluable for pinpointing the exact location where the exception occurs. Print statements before and after copying can reveal whether your arrays have the expected size and elements. Remember, careful planning, precise indexing, and thorough testing are crucial in avoiding this common Java error. By systematically checking these points, you can effectively debug and resolve the java.lang.IndexOutOfBounds exception, source does not fit in Dest error.